What's going on YouTube? It's Monday morning. Didn't make a video the weekend because of some fact doing some remodeling at my house. So I worked on it all weekend and everything. But boy, we're here at the rail. This is what I'm talking about. Drivers over here. One thing I can say that about JB Hunt is the drivers over here. Some drivers. I don't want to put everybody in the same boat. Some drivers don't care about the other driver. They don't give a darn about it. All they do is come in here, make their money, and go home. That's fine. Don't get me wrong. That's what it's all about. But when you're with a company, if I was in the container division, if you're pulling just like these chassis over any chassis, I understand. Believe me, I do. But when you're working for one specific company and pulling one specific chassis, there's no reason when we got two trucks over here every single day, Monday through Friday over here at this rail, BNSF, and working on chassis. So there's no reason to have 20 chassis over here with a red tag or 20 chassis. I counted 5 right now. I hooked to 5 trailers, 5, going to Nashville to deliver. About 3 hours over there, Lebanon, 3.5 hours. That's just sitting in the seat riding. You can do it in about 3 hours and 15 minutes in the truck, 65 miles an hour. But the thing that I'm trying to get at is this. When you're working for the same company and y'all doing this rail stuff, even if you're not pulling rail and you're pulling refrigerated trailers, dry vans, the objective is to look out for each other over here, guys. I hooked to 5 trailers this morning. At 5 o'clock this morning, hooked to 5 trailers. All of them, something was wrong with them. No red tag, no paper, no nothing on them. They just sitting there. Nice trailers, chassis, nothing wrong with them. The drivers are too lazy to take them down to the back of the lot back here. At the back of the lot, they got a spot back there for JB. Take their chassis back there, drop them. The guys come from the shop over here. They ain't gonna walk up. They gonna go up and down here looking at them. Out here on the line, they gonna go down there to that end, or back over here on the side to the corner, and work on the chassis that's there. Drivers will not report damage to these chassis. And they're not thinking about over here that, hey, not only am I doing this for me, but I'm doing it for my fellow driver. Then when your turn come around, but remember one thing, my grandmother always told me, what goes around comes around. So to the drivers over here at JB that's dropping chassis that know they need repairs on them, you're going to be over here in the morning time picking up a chassis, got to go somewhere, and boom, that chassis. You're going to have to pick up 3, 4, 5 different chassis till you find a chassis that works. So, hey, look out for your fellow drivers, man. That's all I'm saying. Look out for the fellow drivers. And the night drivers over here, we got city drivers over here at night. I don't understand why they don't have them guys load these chassis, sit them out here on the line over here. They got a line over there on the other side over there that they use for JB Hunt. All our chassis are over there. Containers are sitting over there loaded. I don't know why they don't use the city guys over here. Get a chassis, come and get the box mounted, take it over there and drop it on the line. That's it. That's all they got to do. We got night drivers that come in here, man. That I saw 3 of them sitting. I ain't gonna say that. They got to work too, but I saw 3 of them that could have been doing it. But it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, when people don't look out for you, you got to look out for yourself. That's the only bad thing about over here at JB that I don't like, is that there and everything. And the subscriber hit me up yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't reply back, but yes, JB Hunt is strict over here. They do have the cameras in the truck, in the dash up there looking forward, and they got some that looks inside. They had some of them are activated, some of them are not. The ones that are not activated, you can see a little black tape going across them saying inside camera is not activated. So you're going to encounter those and everything over here. But like I said, other than that, y'all, as you can see the crane right there, but he got to come down here and load me. And I'm supposed to be in Lebanon by 10. So far we still looking good. If he get that one mounted and get on down here and get me mounted, my box is right there up top. That's me up top there. So as soon as he get down here and get me mounted, we can get out of here. But like I said, other than that, y'all, I'll be back with some more. Let's get this box mounted so we can get out of here, man. Be right back. at Amazon in Lebanon, and we've made it here to Batesville Casket Company. For to drop this empty, we just done a swap there. Had to go over to Bridgestone and pick up an empty trailer, and now we're here at the customer for the drop and hook at Batesville Casket Company. Yeah, I said caskets. Picking up some caskets out of here. Picking up some caskets going to California. California, Gary, something like that. Something like that. But we're gonna drop here on the drop yard and everything. When you come onto a customer's parking lot, whatever you do, make sure you don't trash out the people's parking lot, man. Don't piss on the folks' parking lot. If you got a jug of piss, take it in the grass and pour it in the grass or something. But don't be pissing on the people's parking lot in between the trailers and stuff. And before you drop a trailer, make darn sure that you inspected that trailer and you're not dropping a trailer that somebody's going to pick up with bad brakes on it, lights are out on it, or anything of that nature. Make sure that trailer is in a condition to where the next guy can come in, put to the trailer, and ain't got to worry about nothing. That's the objective that gets me, is in this profession, is all about looking out for each other. Whether you work for the same company, especially if you work for the same company. But just look out for each other, man. That's all. That's all it is. It's not hard to do. I'm no better than you, and you're no better than me, no matter what the race, color, creed is. It don't make a difference. It's all about making sure that you inspect your equipment, okay? So right now, we're gonna change our duty status to on duty and stuff. We're going to go to, gonna change it to on duty, and we're gonna show drop and hook and pre-trip. I put drop, post-trip, hook, pre-trip, because that's what I'm fixing to do on the same line. And trailer is sitting right across in front of me. So we're going to save it. And, boy, I got to put my time in there. 11:55. That's what time we got here. We're going to put the trailer number down for the pickup number. And that's going to get it. Let's get out and drop this trailer. And once again, you still need to look the trailer over, so that way, the thing about it with JB Hunt is that if you report it, they're quick to send somebody over to fix the trailer. All you gotta do is report it. Send a message, say, hey, the trailer, I noticed the trailer got an airline leak, dropped to the ground, tied it up, need a service truck to come and repair it. That's all it is. But let me get out and do that right quick. Be right back. All right, we done dropped hook, done a pre-trip, post-trip, got our trailer, inspected it. Now we're headed up to the guard gate. We're gonna check out, and we're gonna head on out of here. So head to the rail in Memphis, and then we'll pick up our next trailer and everything. So hold 1 minute. Let me check out right quick. All right there, fella.
Get everything straight.
Got everything straight. Signed it at the bottom.
See you next time, Dad.
See you on the next one. Oh man, he called me Dad, but his dad's name is Jeff, just like mine. So he called me Dad. Well, ain't that a trip? But anyway, we finna get to rolling. So let me get off of here and focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'll hit you up when I stop to take a break. Be right back. All right, we stopped here in Dixon, Tennessee. Get us something to snack on, a little eat there. Killing a 30-minute break, but like I say, no matter where you stop, think of every place that you stop at could be a tampering place. What I mean by that is somebody can tamper with your truck. So I'm gonna throw this here up in the truck, my sandwich and stuff. Hold on for a minute. Put it in the truck. Then we're gonna walk around and we're gonna do a quick inspection. Why are we gonna do an inspection? Because simple fact, we're here. You see where I'm at? We're at the 163. I'm parked right here along the rail, along the curb. And all I gotta do is just walk up there and their McDonald's is right there. No doing well, I don't need no McDonald's. But always come back, take your glad hand loose. Make sure that nobody put a penny or a nickel or a quarter or a piece of paper or something in there to block the air from going through. Check it, please check it. That's the low down things they do out here. Check both of them. Make sure there's nothing in between to block the airflow, okay? Just take it loose and check it. I know you like that. I gotta go, yeah? Don't park on the fuel island, though, if you're gonna do that. All right, this is the bill box I was talking about. They supposed to put all the bills with every load, because this container comes off of this chassis. See how they just rig stuff up? But anyway, this container comes off the chassis. This is where your bills go, the bill box. If it's open like that, just put it together and put your piece of tape over after you put the bills in it. This is what you gotta check. Look under here. Make sure that fifth wheel had not been pulled. If it's been pulled, that arm is gonna be out. If it's out, that means somebody has tampered with your trailer and your fifth wheel been pulled. Check that, y'all. I don't care how long you at that stop. I'm taking a 15-minute break here, but still, walk around and look at your trailer. Look at your equipment. It's gonna protect you. You know, get up under there and look. Anything you can find, I'm here at the truck stop. Now is the place to get it fixed. You see what I'm saying? Now is the place to get it fixed. Look at them lugs now. On these lugs, just because it's rusted, if they're rusted like this, and you're gonna see it on all of them, if you see shiny metal in between there, that means that them lugs have started backing off. Get them checked. This is your outer seal. Right here, this is the hub. It's gonna leak from around here. Okay, if you see oil all down in here, the outer seal is leaking. If you see oil on the other side, on your brake pads, that means your inside wheel seal is leaking. Touch it. It shouldn't be scorching hot. You should be able to touch that without it being scorching hot. If it's scorching hot and you can't touch it, that means that your bearings are not greased. You're burning your bearings up. You need to get your bearings repacked, okay? Mud flap, make sure you got your mud flap on. Make sure had nobody unlocked your trailer. If this is up and it's turned out, let's see, and it's turned out like this here, that means it's unlocked. DOT will write you a ticket for that. Make sure it's locked and the latch is down, okay? But just walk around and check your trailer, your seals. Make sure your door is still sealed. Still got the same seal on it, because they'll take a seal and break it, get what they want, and put a red seal on it, and you thinking it's the same. If you see 419, 420, these are the same seals that came with the trailer. You good to go. Check that. Make sure this here tag light is working. Whatever you do, they will write you a ticket if this tail light is out. Okay? Make sure it's there. Make sure your tag on there. If you ain't got the tag, you're pretty cool, as long as you got the registration. Same thing. Walk up under here and look. Look for shiny spots on these lugs. These are things, check your hood, feel it. If it's hot and you can't touch it, go get it repacked, go get it checked. Write it up, get it checked. Okay? Make sure these springs aren't broken. See, this is an older model trailer, so you still got to check the springs on all of them. We don't have any air ride trailers over here at all. But those are just some things you need to do. And whatever you do, always, I mean always, squat, get up under, and look in there and make sure that kingpin is still latched. Those are just things that you've got to do. Make sure they hadn't pulled your pin out. Make sure these pins are still in. Okay? Those are things you got to do no matter what. You've just got to do them. That is your job. That is to protect you while you're out here on the road, and it's to protect the company. Nobody wants to go down the road and your trailer come disconnected, okay? Let's get up in there and eat us a little lunch, and then we're gonna take off, all right? We'll talk a little bit. Oh, shucks. Woo, man. Them old bones, boy, them old bones. Woo-wee. Them old bones get to popping on you, boy. I ain't young like I used to be, boy. I used to be able to jump up and down in this truck, going on about my business. Not no more. Not no more. Woo, man, it'll tell you out. Keep you some hand sanitizer in the truck, too. Whatever you do, wash your hands before you touch anything. Because you just went in the truck stop touching stuff in there. Went in the restroom touching things in there. Even though you wash your hands, still keep you some hand sanitizer, okay? And everything. But like I said, I don't like to eat and try to make a video. I don't want y'all saying Scoob's out here smacking on them all on the video and ain't trying to offer nobody no food. He just smacking in my ear. So I'm gonna eat me some lunch and then we'll get out of here and get the rolling, okay? This your boy Scoob. We'll be back. We headed to the BNSF rail. We picked up at Batesville Casket Company in Manchester, and we're headed to BNSF. We're gonna drop there. Then we're gonna go to the drop yard, and we're gonna hang out there and take a 10-hour break. Might go to the house. Depends on what the time looking like. And then we gotta be over in Russellville, Arkansas at Tyson. This will be my first load with JB Hunt refrigerated trailer. So we're gonna go get a load of Tyson food and everything. And we're gonna go pick up a load of Tyson chicken. So stay with me. We're gonna record that tomorrow. That's gonna be our pickup tomorrow and stuff. I'll show you on the reefer unit, which are the exact same thing as a normal reefer unit. Only thing about it, this one got a bigger tank, and you can get it on a reefer unit with a bigger tank if you want it. But we're gonna talk about that some too. All right, this your boy Scoop. Stay tuned. Be right back. All right, talk to you in a minute. What's going on, YouTube? We done made it to Memphis. Dropped at the BNSF. I load the caskets. They must really got some people going home to see the Lord out there in California. We're here now, looking to one of our reefer units. So your boy Scoop finna pull a reefer load. We're gonna go load it in the morning. This is one of our reefers. It sits on the same chassis as the dry van, the empty dry containers. But this is one of our reefer units. We gonna go get loaded in the morning over in Russellville at Tyson Chicken. Pick up a load of chickens, boy. Like I said, man, the only problem I have is not with JB Hunt. Like I said, you can't get mad at Swift. It's the drivers that give a company a bad name. Same way over here at JB Hunt. The drivers is what gives a company a bad name. Because remember one thing, the customer never sees the owner of the company or the president of the company unless they're going to take that owner of the company out to eat or something like that. But other than that, they'll never see them. Only somebody these customers see is you, the driver. So your appearance tells a lot. So let me flip the camera around and show you what I'm doing right now. Got hooked to it. So what I did, I'm performing a pre-trip inspection. Right now, we're on number 1, test 41. We got 49 tests, so we got 8 more to go. That's the heat test that is on right now. Before you hook to a reefer unit, first thing you want to do before you hook to the reefer unit is you want to get up in here and you want to open that compartment and you want to check your oil, your coolant, your belts, all that. You need to check all that before you start cranking up this unit. That should be the first thing you do before you crank the unit. Second thing you do before you crank it, you come on the side of these. The reefer unit is right here. That's the fuel gauge is right here on the side of the reefer unit. That's 100-gallon tanks. You got one on this side, you got 50 on that side. It's in the middle. But they pump from both sides. But let's see. There it is. That's what you're looking for. Pre-trip pads. We can hit the exit button. It's set at 34 degrees. I don't know where they want me to set it at until I check my paperwork. So right now, we're gonna go ahead on and just shut it off. But let me see if it get down to 34 degrees. But anyway, check your reefer fuel. Make sure you got reefer fuel in there. All right? Make sure all your connections, the container is latched to your chassis. Chassis, container. Make sure it's latched. And I got to get inside it and sweep it out. It's got a few little nitpick stuff on the inside of it, so I'm gonna take you on the inside with me. But like I said, we're gonna see if it get down, if it pull the temp down some. If it do, then I'll shut her off. If she get down to about 60, I'll cut her off then and everything. So let me get my broom, as you can see on the back there, and then we're gonna get inside and see what we got to, we'll get inside the trailer and sweep it out and everything. What I tell you to do, remember, always get your what? Your padlock. Always get the padlock before you go in the back of a trailer, and make sure you take your phone with you. Hold on 1 minute. All right, there she goes. See, she done pulled down. So you see she's pulling down good, so we can cut her off right now. But it's set at 34. This is your set point. This is the temperature inside the box. This is your set point. This is your temperature inside the box. Once they get to 34, you'll see a return and an airflow. You'll see what it is. Come here, you can go to your sensors, your gauges, product setting, menu. You can just about go through everything, your log, your hour meters, your mode, your pre-trip, you adjust the brightness, the time, and that's about it. But hey, if you can, yeah, it's pulling it down, so we're gonna go ahead on and shut it off right there. We know the system worked good, so we're gonna shut it off. Now we're gonna go to the back and we're gonna go back to the back and go in and clean the trailer, sweep it out. Because you cannot pick up a food load with a nasty trailer. Just ain't gonna plate it. So with this one, we're gonna open both doors. We're not gonna leave open just one. We're gonna open both of them and everything. See how it's designed? You gotta have both hands. Gotta have both hands when you're opening these reefer doors. But just that length of time, you can feel the cool air coming out of there. Just that quick. Just that quick. You can feel the cool air. Hold on, I got the camera turned the wrong way. Sorry about that, y'all. I had the camera the wrong way. Hold on. Just that length of time, you can feel the cool air. Latch it back, hook it in, latch it on both sides. Open both doors. Always open both doors, y'all. Okay, let me flip the camera around. Sorry about that, y'all. That was mama calling. But like I said, keep a phone with you just in case somebody decides they want to lock you in the trailer. You'll be able to call for help. That's the reason why. You'll be able to call for help. Yeah, do that alpha? Yep, it do. There is some knuckleheads out here that will do that to you. Yeah, they will do it to you. Yes, indeed. Yep. Sleep this joke out. Yep. Go get y'all some popcorn. That way I won't bore you sweeping the trail out. Get you some popcorn, hot dogs, and some, and then we'll wrap and everything, okay? But I got to get this trailer swept out before in the morning, before I go to Tyson. I think they're going to wash it out too, so still got to have it cleaned out. Yep. Man. Do this so much. With Colonial, that's how I got my exercise. Sweeping out the trailer. left side. Sweep the trail out. Oh man. Don't lose your pallet sticks. Yeah, boy. It's all part of putting the reefer unit. I got a blower in there. I could have used it, but I don't want to stir up my figure out another way to get that up out of there. I hate that. That's part I hate. The wood get jammed down in there and you can't get it up. Whew. Man. Yeah, boy. Let's see. We almost done, y'all. I know y'all like, go to school. We don't want to watch you sweep a trail out. That's the only way I can talk to you. See what I'm saying? Your boy Scooter can't talk to you no other way. I'll tell you what, y'all. I don't want y'all sitting here waiting. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and I'll be right back. All right there, YouTube, your boy Scoob, man. I done got it swept out, man, and walked over next door and got me some Fago drinks, man. Them some old drinks, man. And then came back and mama made some chicken casserole with broccoli, so I ate it. And now your boy is laid up here like a little old fat villain, ready to fall asleep. But I forgot I was supposed to came back after I finished, but once I got through, got it cleaned out, swept out real good, then I turned around and locked the door, shut the doors and lock it, so that always lock your trailers. I don't care what no company tell you. Always put a padlock on your trailer. Remember one thing to my new drivers, that is your load. It is your load. You look at them paperwork. Look at your paperwork. Oh, shucks. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Man, I'm trying to lay up here and relax and dropping my remote to my TV. Ah, shucks. Cut the TV off. Don't want that. Let's go back. Man, I tell you the truth. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. But always put a seal on your trailer. Whatever you do, seal your trailer. Because remember one thing, when you sign that bill, I sign my bills, JB Hunt, my name, the date, and the time that I left there when I do it. So remember that every time you pick up a load, that load is yours. It's your responsibility to make sure you secure it until you get it off your back. So whatever load I pick up, I put a padlock on it till I get it to where it's got to go to the drop yard, the rail, or the customer, wherever it's going. Make sure you secure your load, whatever you do. I heard, companies say, oh, don't put no padlock on the trailer. Don't put no pad. Man, I don't give a darn what they say. You do whatever you have to do to protect that trailer because it's yours. Your name is on that paperwork. That's the reason why whenever you pick up a load, to my new drivers, always sign the company's name and your name behind it. Because if not, and you just sign your name, that makes you liable for that load. Okay, you're responsible for it. So do whatever you have to do to protect yourself and everything. Other than that, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow. I got the trailer hooked up like I showed you, the reefer unit. If you can work the thermostat in your house, that's all a reefer unit is. Think about it. Think about what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to close this. If it's cold in your house, what you going to do? You're going to turn your heat up, right? You're going to turn the thermostat until it gets to the temp that you want. Then it's going to cut itself off. Then it's going to cut itself on. Well, that's the same way with a reefer unit. When you go and pick up a load, if they want it fresh, that's going to be from 38 to 30, 28 to 34. That's fresh. So you'll set it in between there. If they want frozen, it'll start at about 32 and it'll go down to maybe about 10, minus 10. If you get an ice cream, it'll go from minus 10 to minus 20. So that's all it is. You turn it in the direction. Always pay attention to your bills. They're going to mark it on the bill. They're going to circle it. They're going to make you initial it, or they'll highlight it and make you initial it now. The status, stop and start, that means just like your thermostat in your house. You set it when the house reaches, the inside temp reaches that you got set on your thermostat, the unit is going to cut off. It's going to cut off your air. It's going to cut off the heat. Well, that's the same way with the reefer unit. If you can work your thermostat in your car, work the thermostat in your house, you can work a reefer unit. There's no difference. The only difference is in your house and in your car, all you got to do is just make sure you got Freon in it. Same way with the reefer unit. Make sure you got Freon in it. But you also got to check the oil. You got to check the water. You got to check the belts. Those are 3 things. And the battery. 4 things you got to check. Battery, water, oil, belts. You have to check those 4 things when pulling a reefer unit. Is it babysitting? Yeah, you got to babysit it. You've got to babysit that unit. Every time you leave that unit, you got to go back and check it. Check that unit. Just like I had to check my trailer when I come out the truck stop. And the thing about it is, always walk around your equipment. These units, just like I walked up there and turned it on, just put it in pre-trip mode, somebody else can walk up there and turn the switch off. Get to know your unit. While you driving that trailer, after you get loaded, listen to your unit, how long it kick on. Look at your watch. Then keep on driving. And then when it cut off, look at your watch. And keep an eye on it. That way, the same way it's doing it while you're moving, it should do the same thing, maybe 5 minutes or so different when you're getting loaded, when you park for the night to take a 10-hour break. Listen to the unit. The unit is going to tell you. If that unit hadn't kicked on, believe me, after you pull these reefer units for so long, you would just about know when that unit's supposed to kick on. Okay, and when it don't kick on, you up, man, what's going on? Shoot, what's going on? So always remember that, okay? If you can work the thermostat in your car and in your house, you can work a reefer unit. It works the same way, I promise you. It works the same way. You got continuous, because you can turn the AC on continuous in your house. Or you put it on a temp and let it cycle itself. Same way with a reefer unit. Okay? Same way with a reefer unit. You can do stop and start, or you can do continuous. Continuous means it's going to continue to run, and it's going to maintain that temp. That's it. It's just going to maintain. A reefer unit is only to maintain the temp that whatever you put in there, that's all it's for. It ain't going to take no 80-degree product and bring it down to minus 10. It ain't going to happen. It might get it down to, if it's 90 degrees when it go in there, you might get it down to about 50, 40, somewhere along there. All a reefer unit is to maintain the temperature of the product that you put on the unit. That's it. That's all it's for, okay? I'm just glad that JB Hunt opened that door up so I can start pulling the reefer units, man. That keeps me in that flow of what I been doing is just reefer units, man. I can't stand dry vans. I really can't, man. It's too much competition with a dry van. But with a reefer unit, one thing about it, you got the best of both worlds. So if you decide to go out on your own, remember, get your reefer unit, because you have the best of both. You got dry, you got temperature control. If you are somewhere and they ain't got no dry load, flip that unit on, you can pick up a refrigerated load. If you're somewhere and there's no refrigerated load, cut the unit off, you can pick up dry. You can haul the same product, same amount of weight in both of them. You can put 44, 45 in these here reefers. It all depends on how they load it. There's a mark indicator inside the trailer at the 48-foot mark. They're not supposed to bring anything past that 48-foot mark over 44,000. Anything over 44,000 must stay forward of the mark in the trailer. Okay, I'll show you tomorrow when we go get loaded. But this your boy Scoop. I'm gonna get ready to put to bed. I got to get up in the morning. We got to start moving at about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So headed to Russellville, Arkansas to Tyson Chicken. But this your boy Scoop. Y'all be careful, be safe, respect your fellow drivers, and remember what I told you. Padlock your trailer, and always, always walk around your trailer. Do a walk around, people. Do a walk around. Put the driver in your prayers in Atlanta that on 285 that lost his load. If you're pulling the flatbed guys and ladies, you know you're supposed to check it after you done went 150 miles from leaving the shipper. You're supposed to stop, check your binders, tighten down on everything. I don't know if he just forgot and kept rolling, but let's put him in your prayers and everything. He lost his load on 285, and pray that nobody else was involved in it and everything. But the main thing is, to my flatbed guys, I tip my hat to y'all. Your boy Scoob. It's gonna take him a while to get into doing something like that, dog. But I know there's money in it, but Scoob ain't that hard for no money, dog. I ain't that hard for it, man. I promise you I ain't. So to the flatbed drivers, keep doing what you do, man. Like I said, I tip my hat to you and everything. To male, female, white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Japanese, it don't make a difference. I tip my hat to all the flatbed drivers out here, because that's a job your boy Scoob can't do right quick and stuff. But once again, be careful, be safe. I'm gonna get ready to call it a night, because like I said, I got to get up between 3 and 4. So I'm gonna call it a night, and your boy Scoob will get back with you in the morning when we do our pre-trip and we head to Russellville, Arkansas to pick up. Y'all be careful, be safe, keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say, and continue to keep Scooby-Doo and my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. We love you. We thank God for you. This is your boy Scooby-Doo. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Scooby-Doo.